We live, right? Yes, we are live. Hello, I'm Alex. Welcome to our watch along. I tried to stream, but welcome. We do a watch along with Napoli against Juve. Here, I'll switch sides. But I think the first time Conte and Spalletti are meeting together. It is surprisingly. They've been managing for coaching for a long time. They both coach in Serie A, but never face each other. I think at the time when Conte was in Italy, Spalletti was in Russia, I think. And when Conte was in coaching for Italian national side and Chelsea, he's coaching Napoli. And even then, back then, Spalletti was under Roma, but Conte was coaching Serie B at the time. So when Conte came back, Spalletti was coaching the national side. Of course, Conte and Spurs. So yeah, first time meeting each other. Conte in Napoli, Spalletti in Juve. Actually, if I say tell people, including myself, 5 or 6 years ago, that Spalletti will soon be managing Juve, would anyone believe? In fact, post Euros 2024, would anyone believe Spalletti will be coaching Juve? Would anyone believe Conte would be coaching Napoli? Oh yeah. Hmm. But yeah, City I'll watch along. I think, yeah, I hope for a draw. I think it's going to be draw. They meet each other, and the only thing be is a 1-1 draw. Yeah, if I go to lineup wise. Oh, Napoli 3-4-2-1. Vanya Milicevic Savage. I was thinking of his brother Sergey. Back three: Buongiorno, Rachmani, Bukima, and wing back being Oliveira and Di Lorenzo. Midfield pivots: McTominay, Elmas. Front three of Lang, Neres, and Hoyland. I know there'll be a pacey front three. Gilmore, Alex Moretz injured, Zamagiza injured, Kevin De Bruyne injured, Lubaka injured, and Lukaku still injured. Yeah, a lot of injuries. Napoli with an injury crisis. Juve. Diego Gregorio in goal. Both Cope Miners, Lloyd Kelly, and Kulu at the back three. Cabal and Cambiaso, wingbacks. Ram and Locatelli. As pivot, front three being McKennie, Conceição, and the Yildiz. Vlahovic is still injured, but no Openda. But David and Openda are sitting on the bench. Yeah, it's a surprise to me. We have false nine Yildiz. Yeah, this that injury crazy Napoli. So let's see how they do. Of course, I'm gonna go with the one draw. Cause in me try, I feel a draw. Conte, but I know that probably injury crisis. Yeah, take advantage of that. But Conte, once he gets knocked out of Europe and maybe the Coppa Italia, I can probably start steamrolling everyone. It's probably the most Conte thing. Yep. But uh, Spalletti, I think it'll be fine. Okay, I predict hey, remember the time when I believe beat them 5-1? Where that Napoli squad is amazing. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia, Ozyman, Labaka. I think at some point he'll get his flowers. I think, yeah, in world football, Labaka is very under. I think Labaka is one of those underrated footballers. Because Labaka is our control. Yeah, Locatelli. If I can expect Juve to control the match, yeah, Locatelli. Because I don't think hope of a draw. I mean, if Juve wins, they're not going to do anything with it since they're not in. I don't think they're in the Scudetto race. I don't think we are also. We're top of the table right now. If Juve wins, they're gonna collapse at some point. I think Juve would probably do something in January, so careful. I'll be careful of Igor Tudor. Spalletti is more of a club coach than a national side, the national coach. Yeah, it's pretty much the same reason why Luis Enrique didn't get a tune in the Spanish side compared to Luis Enrique and I guess, maybe sooner or later Julian Nagelsmann. I mean, you can have like serial winners do poorly. You can have winners do poorly, and you have championship managers like Gareth Southgate They go 1-0. Boring football. There it is. Oh, here we go. Napoli attack. Cup liners to tackle. Cup liners. Yeah, they're more casual. I hope they both draw. Because I do not. Oh, wait, Tommy. Oh, I thought I scored. You know, like I honestly thought that McTominay scored from my end. The McTominay header. It looks like it went to the net, but went on top. Look at it. Because I know that if they draw, you'd be concerned. Of course, they will hold on draw. Because they don't have the depth to go for a league. They draw, then they're pretty much seventh. Napoli, they're like 1 point. But who did Napoli start to play? Milan. No wait. Oh, you let Rasmus score. You let Rasmus score. Yeah, it's not Lazio. Actually, yeah, Napoli should be steamrolling this. It's Udinese, Cremonese. But yeah, Hoyland. You let Hoyland score. Neres. Yeah, look at again. Neres. Cup miners. But yeah, who's six? Who's number six? Hey, who's the marker like that? Yep, Lloyd Kelly. Lloyd Kelly losing. Yeah, you have Lloyd Kelly right there. Yeah. Where's heck? You know why? You don't wonder why Conte's bench is kept Politano. I think it's a lot worse. Worse, I tell you. Last season, you lost to Scudetto to fucking this Napoli side. Like, where they're starting Politano week in and week out. Last season, now they're starting David Neres. I know it's Neres, very very underrated, and starting right now. But Politano, difference between is the difference between when Conte starting Politano and Conte starting Neres. Cup miners. And also, Napoli still doesn't have Lukaku. Lukaku, Conte's other boyfriend. I know you rarely ship people, but let's be honest, it's really Conte. Look, no, Lukaku Conte is a ship. Yeah, I'm shipping these two. Yeah, no Vlahovic. Oh, we go. Yep. There we go. Mm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And goes to nowhere. Juve. It's like Juve do something like okay, but don't expect. Yeah, it's, Spalletti still betting over to Napoli. I honestly think Spalletti still is going. I always think that Napoli going to bend. Spalletti going to bend over to you to Napoli every time they right. I honestly think so. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Spalletti has a tattoo of a Scudetto because he wanted during his time in Napoli. Yeah, I honestly think that. That's why we have, I don't know. I understand Spalletti. I know we have Gasparini, but still, but still, Lang. Oh yeah. Oh, hello, hello. Shiza 9690. How are you doing today? Because yeah, right now like 1-0 Napoli. I really think that Juve are. Oh, I'm good. Having a cup of coffee right now and I'm watching the game. But I honestly think that Spalletti is bending over to Napoli. If I ever remember, Spalletti has a tattoo of Napoli in his arm, I think. On his arm, I think. It's like Gasperini with Inter. Oh, here we go. Oh, Inter with Liverpool? Probably not. I really don't really do UCL games. But for a matchup between Inter and Liverpool, I think that I think actually maybe if Inter and Liverpool maybe do a UCL watch along, but probably not. But if I'm going to guess, I'm going to go with. I know there's a record where of Liverpool doing well in San Siro, but looking at how Arne Slot is right now, breaking a series of negative records, I'll I like to fancy our chances for that. And also, I think the Inter should be winning this one because for Liverpool, they are in their serious dressing room issues and civil war going on right now. Plus, they drew against Leeds, and I do not rate Daniel Fark as a coach. If I went to play against Liverpool, I would probably get some runners, be vertical and direct. Because I think Liverpool, you know, the issues from the beginning of the season are still there. They get carved out open in the midfield. Oh, fantasy. Is it Final Fan? Is it Final Fantasy 14 or I forget what other game? Because it's Final Fantasy 14. I don't play it that much. I don't know, it's like requesting. I need to get some people to play with. But if it's some other game, I probably haven't heard about it. Oh, fantasy football. I haven't checked my FPL. Actually, yeah, fantasy football. I do have an FPL account, but I haven't updated anything since then. Like, okay, first few weeks. Yeah, first few weeks, like, okay. I got my squad in and check the points. Yeah, let me do a quick check. I'll do a quick check on my phone. Actually, I do have it. I can go to my web. Hold up. Yeah, I'll see if I can log in. Let's see. I can show you my team. Hold up. But I haven't logged in. Of course, I'll probably be making transfers right now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. I go natural. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Yeah, my current Final Fantasy side. Wait, move. Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't updated my team in ages. It's still Vicario, Almer, Van, Yoro. Of course, if I know anything about Final Fantasy, I should have just like guessed up anyone with GNA, put all the GNA merchants, and then play like that. But oh well. Yeah, front line. His wingers count as midfielders apparently. So like, okay, that's what I should have done. But oh well. Move on from there. Yeah, I could take a star. I just left it as star. Saliba. I didn't change. I forgot. Draw Pedro. I might have to sell him. I haven't been keeping track of the PL scoring sheet. Apparently, Draw Pedro has 4 goals, which is a surprise for me. I mean, he did well in the Club World Cup, so like, okay, I put my trust in him. Grealish, I think it's like mid-season. Saka, like right there. Rangers, 1-game wonder. And it's Vicario, which for budget reasons. Timber, captain, Kukurea, right there. Yoro out of the weight. But yeah, he's I think for fantasy football, I actually had like this one signing, I think a big surprise. I remember last season I did Serie A. Yeah, I think last season I did Serie A FPL, but the site got disconnected this season, so like, okay. And that Kenan Yildiz got me so many points. It bailed out by him. Like, okay. It bailed by Kenan Yildiz. In fact, I should probably stop playing Serie A Fantasy. The one time I put La Toro and captain him, like, okay, he got 12 goals. So I probably going to try, well, I know Inter would probably give me points, but oh well. Plus, actually, this is my second season playing fantasy football because I never played before. It's like, okay, I did not know you can make transfers mid-season. All I know is that you have points, pick a team with a budget. I don't know how the points works. Like, I just gain them. Because if I know how to get points, like, okay, just put up all the forwards, midfielders, GNA merchants, defenders. Who do you see making a clean sheet? Pretty much. Maybe for attacking wingback, maybe attacking fullback will do. Or keeper, just put your, I guess the best keeper you can, or anyone who you see making a lot of saves, or anyone sits deep. I think. I remember, yeah, I don't know how many seasons ago, but I think a good choice would have been someone like Jose Sa, if I remember. Jose Sa, De Gea. Yep. Kenny. Actually, if I actually do get big enough and build a football community, I actually would like to actually play fantasy football against everyone else. Build my own server. Wait, if I'm going to make a change, probably like one transfer per week. Get Rangers off for someone, I think. I forgot he's injured. But oh well. Oh well. Rangers, let's sell him. Get me a midfielder. It can't be. Yeah, getting Granit Xhaka couldn't be as bad, right? You place Rangers with Granit Xhaka because I'm too broke for budget. Like, oh well. There we go. Yeah, hold. All I know is that the Napoli front three very pacey. I think we very pacey side, so careful. For predictions, oh, I'm gonna go with 1-1 draw because Spalletti and Conte haven't met each other, and since they haven't met each other, I have a feeling for a draw. Also, I really hope they get a draw. Because if Juve, because I'm not sure about Juve, this draw can help them out top four, get top four push. For Napoli, having them win, there'd be the had advantage for Scudetto. But Napoli at home, I do not see them dropping points. Is there a record going on in Napoli? at home. Is Conte undefeated at home? So I think undefeated at home this calendar year, and also this season so far. Oh, I didn't draw. Torino. I need to draw too. But for go to the rings are close. Oh yeah, Torino. Is it Torino at home or oh yeah, Torino at home? From what I'm reading, Torino does have a spooky record. Yeah, Milan has a spooky record in Torino at home, I think. If I yeah, what's it? Oh, I don't know. Is it Torino home or away? Yes, lately. Actually, surprisingly, Torino away. Last win is 2021, where Milan won 7-0. But yeah, Torino away for Milan is a bit a spooky record. I think it would be a tough place, but I wouldn't doubt Allegri for this one. It's, yeah, looking at the round so far, actually the league so far, I think that it's going to be between Milan and Napoli for the Scudetto. Because right now I'm feeling that Inter will be somewhere between top four and Scudetto this season. It feels like a transitional season for Inter. I know we just smashed Como when they've seen like 0 goals or 1 goal until they meet us. So, all right, all right, bye bye. Have fun on whatever you're doing. All right, but yes, Torino, their spooky record. Draws, a lot of draws. Or his last time it was 7-0. But yeah, you have Yola's false nine. Yola's false nine. If I attacking line, like it seems a little bit lost. Oh, go Neris. Yeah, it's gonna be very like what's Yuli doing? Yeah, Spelly's gonna be. I swear, Spelly's gonna be Napoli's Gasparini. Yeah, he's gonna be how Neris. Yes, Neris. No one getting that. No one's getting that. It's Conte style is pure pace. You get pace merchants like Conte style. Feel it. Conte style. What a straight to the moon. Straight to the moon for Conte style. Does the European Space Agency send people to the moon? Because they can send Conte style first. Uh, but yeah, Spalletti going to be how Gasperini is to Inter. Yeah, the front three clicky. No Politano. Yo, that's oh, good interception. McTominay. We have McSauce. We have Scott McTerminator. Yeah, it's Scott McSauce. For McTominay. And people say that Hoyland, McTominay doing well because of the lower league. There, people would say that, but at the same time, you're under Conte. Players aren't being misprofiled. It's what? You explain to me why is Hoyland making runs? Yeah, Hoyland's making runs behind the player, not holding up. Because you might as well stick to someone like Lukaku or McTominay. He had to play very deep. Because I think that for Conte, he's actually profiling the players correctly. And bam. Yellow. Hmm. There we go. Ooh, miss. Big miss. Oh, it's offside. Offside. Oh, it's clearly offside. Yeah. He's Napoli winning. They're on top of the Scudetto. They're on top of the table right now. And be careful with Swansea in the second half. Milan Scudetto is possible. Because you're going to be playing one game a week. A midfield that they're not conceding a lot of quality chances. They know that for Allegri, he can go one nil Cortomuso. Like gets caught in a counter, and then you get parked the bus. Kelly, Lloyd Kelly. Yeah, it took Lloyd Kelly a while to integrate. Lang. Like, ooh, close, close. Yeah, it can't be the same. It can't be the lineup. Yeah, it's very bit off. Again, against Liverpool. Yeah, against Liverpool, get players who can run, defense who can handle the pace. Yeah, I think the biggest threat for Liverpool is their pace. Trying to deal with their pace or transition, get the ball as quick as you can. You don't worry about set piece. Don't worry about set pieces. Also, I bring keys on. Like, okay, you probably bail slot out again. Yeah, yeah. Napoli. I think Napoli playing 3-4-2-1 because of the lack of midfielders. Of course, I think that Zambagiza, McTominay, and Labaka midfield is the most balanced. McTominay and Labaka are both physical midfielders. It is. And easy catch. Juve didn't win. Don't win this. I mean, look at table. Yeah, they'd be seventh. I mean, 1 point. Yeah, honestly, Como. We lose to Como. It would have been Como fifth, but sixth. The only teams left that haven't conceded double digits yet, Milan and Roma, but Milan still has to play. But for Inter, only team so far that are in the 30 goal mark. Like me playing FC 26. Only difference is I let simulation do all that. While I did play like Borderless or that mix of Borderless Allegri. Because world class in FC 26 simulation mode. Yeah, they're not going to get the balls that often. Like, okay, so and they're not going to get the ball. And they're going to make a bunch of passes. I know they'll start playing terrorismo ball. In fact, you see like games, it'd be 28%, 37% of possession. It was like Cortomuso. Like I actually want to try the 1-0 2-1 challenge. I would go 1-2-1 or 1-1. For yeah, January, I hope that Inter does add a few reinforcements. Because Hoyland's the type of striker that make how to make runs. But imagine letting Hoyland score while people. Conte, Conte system. Yeah. I think yeah, Milan shouldn't underestimate to Torino. I mean, smashing Torino 5-0 is a surprise, but it's home. Torino away. They have a good they have a good record against yeah, Torino away. Milan has a poor record. I wouldn't be surprised. Bologna, we're really negative record there. Was it Bologna's home? Yeah, it's Bologna away. Actually, Bologna. Yeah, Bologna has a better away record. So be careful. for Supercopa. Cross, hunting, and yeah, Supercopa. Inter against Bologna. Napoli against Milan with 1 minute extra time. And ooh, McTominay miss again. McTominay, McSauce, close. Careful. Yep. Halftime. Halftime. Yeah, it's I don't know, best. Set piece, all that. Yeah, they're a hard watch. It is not, to be honest. Okay, welcome back. But to be honest, it's a very hard watch. So, but Napoli set piece, only part, big part is set piece. Yeah, I don't know much to say. The game. And I talk about Liverpool. One thing to be concerned about is their pace. Pace, but midfield gets run over easily. And I'm sure they're a lot more clinical than Como. I'll be careful. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be if Como has pace and look clinical up front. Be careful with them. For Inter, we probably kill them for counters and transitions. That piece, I mean, Tikas is actually scoring with headers, surprisingly. I think he broke his scoring record for headed goals right now. It was Inter. I think it would go Jose Martinez, Bastoni, Bisek, Akanji. I don't think Ekitike is kind of the box type of 9. If he is, it bring a Cherby. Hakan, Barella, Zelinski. Because Liverpool does press, we probably bring Zelinski for him. Mkhitaryan, if the team doesn't press, that is. Luis Enrique DeMarco. And I think Latour and Bonnet. That's how it would start. Yeah, I know. The second half. Draw board. Draw things. I think majority of the time it draws things on Twitch. But if I actually build a team this season so far, yeah, build a team this season so far. I'm not going to yet because it's not halfway the season. I think in 19 games, I probably grade a few players. What's the reference? But yeah, what's the yeah? That's one reference to Kivu's outfit. Where is it? Where is it? The beast I could probably get away with pace, or the right maybe. I mean, DeVry would be an okay choice. It looks like B6 being favored in the center back. I think yeah, B6 face favored for a center back. Midfield. I don't think I'm confident with Juve being the game changer. Yeah, that's how confident I am with Juve right now. Because right now, Luis Enrique and Juve integrating very well with the squad. Because Luis Enrique got confidence. Juve integrating right now. You see what he can do when he's confident. He can taking on his man. We're getting a lot of dribblers lately. I think with a low block. I don't. Oh yeah, another thing is, I do know that Liverpool don't park the bus. They don't park the bus whatsoever. So it's Arne Slot that he's gonna be a bit stubborn in for his tactics. So we good. Yeah, it's close enough, right? Uh, wrong wrong place. But well. Actually, one podcast I usually listen to while I draw is the interviews podcast. One podcast I listen to during my when I draw is the interviews podcast. Sometimes I pop an album because I usually spend like an hour and a half, hour or two on a piece, stretch for a bit, and then yeah, maybe go back and finish something. But yeah, I didn't really much to do for this session. I haven't decided on Akita's closed yet. For now, nothing much to do for drawing. And we talk about the UCL. I haven't been keep track on the other matches, to be fair. All I know is that Tuesday, keep an eye on. Atalanta and Chelsea. I think Atalanta will pull a surprise. I don't think so. No Ivan Juric. No Juric. Who probably can't motivate his players. Aldino next. I know Atalanta lost to Verona 3-1 yesterday and gave them their first win. But I think Palladino would probably surprise Chelsea. Benfica, Napoli. I'm going with Benfica because it's constantly in Europe. Yeah, I'm going to go with Juve. It's Paphos. Wait, Paphos are what? Got 24th is 1 win, 3 draws. I mean, Paphos could probably strap a draw. It's possible. Juve with no Vlahovic. Oh, yeah, there's that. No Bremer. Oh. I can guess that either Openda or David probably be starting. I mean, Openda can play as a 10 also. If it's Liverpool, I think I think Salah will probably get benched. I see at the bench again because Inter has to take advantage of Liverpool losing the dressing room. Because what are the odds of Liverpool actually the players down tools to get the coach sacked? I think that's how manager bounce work. On one hand, you got to figure out the new coach's tactics. On the other, a refresh in the mentality. That's how a new manager bounce work. Well, for what I'm reading, slot it has the board's backing. Like, okay. But at the same time, I have a feeling that if Slot loses to Liverpool, actually loses to Inter, I think Slot will be sacked. Liverpool, 3 wins, 2 losses in the UCL. Yeah. 3 wins, 2 losses in the UCL. Good. Yeah, PSV. They beat Frankfurt and Madrid. And of course, Atletico away. Atletico home. We're not winning that one. The Galatasaray, they lost. PSV, they lost. Careful. Marseille. Yeah, Marseille and Karabag. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. I think I discussed a bit Liverpool's run. Seems like very 50-50. I know for Liverpool in the UCL, they haven't drawn a game. For Inter, we haven't drawn a game. We haven't drawn a game this season. UCL League. But yeah, same time, at some point, Inter are going to draw a game. Maybe against Liverpool, maybe against Genoa. And again, we have a record against, or we have a record against Genoa drawing. So like, yeah, Genoa away. Last time we drew 2 games. But for Liverpool, they gotta win the game. Because after Liverpool, it's Arsenal and Dortmund. For Arsenal, I think we'll struggle against Arsenal, given how if we struggle against Allegri, Milan, and the Simeone's uh Atletico, then of course we struggle against Arteta's Arsenal. Yeah, second half is going to start soon. Surprisingly, no subs for Juve. Because I would have brought. Wait, is Jonathan David warming up? Oh, Jonathan David. Wait, Cabal off, David on. What's the formation for Juve now? Center back for a striker. I think we're going to go back for. Funniest thing, once moment when I heard Spalletti is going to get hired by Juve, I'm sure they'll go back to a back four because they have a player suit for the back four. David Cabal Cabal off. Wait, Cabal is the left back. Yeah, back four. Actually, I think it's a 4-3-3 by the looks of it. It's gotta be a 4-3-3, right? You know, you have Cambiaso on the left, Kamara and Kelly pairing, Kalulu on the right. Midfield, Taram, Locatelli, Bikini. Up front, Yildiz on the left, Conceição on the right, and David in the middle. It's gotta be a 4-3-3. Or is it Conceição? Yeah, Conceição can play a wing back, right? Good. Looks like still look like a 3-5-2. Okay, so it looks like. Oh wait, it's not 3-4-3. Huh. McKennie is a wing back. You know, the thing about McKennie is you may not know his best position, but yet most versatile. I've seen this guy play as a midfield pivot. I've seen this guy play as a wing back. I've seen this guy play as a number 10. Let's say though, they play as a false 9, center back, maybe keeper. Like I honestly think to play all the positions. Okay. And Juve are an absolute mess. And it's to Hoyland. Oh, McTominay. Yeah, I think how I use Hoyland is Hoyland. Oh, Scott. It is save. Yeah, I got his touch. You know, I've it's Hoyland does Sky it. It would have been the most Hoyland thing. It would have been the most Hoyland thing. Yep. I was like, Di Gregorio got a touch. You know, if Hoyland skies it, it would have been the most Hoyland thing. Oh, yep. I think at some point Napoli would just defend deep because they can. Too. I, I really think Quincy's out as a wing back. Yeah, by the 3-4-3. Hello, hello. Welcome back. You know this. I really think that Juve will actually Napoli will park the bus. I really think they will. No, I think no difference than how I play on FC 26. I think that I don't know what they did for the update, but oh, here we go. Didn't get anywhere. I don't know what the game did for update, but the moment I put on world class or especially in world class in simulation mode, the team plays like Prime Barca. He plays like Prime Barca where I'm not going to get the ball that often. It makes string passes because in competitive they can actually run and we have bullshit angles, scoring angles. Yeah, get something like that. But in simulation mode, they do a lot of sideways passing. That okay, I'm not going to get the ball. Thank you for all our hearts. Come on, here we go. Oiland, oh, get body. But yeah, thank you for all hearts. Thank you. I think yeah, I do have a series of playing FC 26 every Friday at my time. Right, try to get Como to win the Scudetto. Of course, for the only time I played against the current top 9 teams. Actually, one challenge I'd like to do is no transfers, only use the academy. I actually want to try that challenge and try to win the league from there. I cannot be playing the games. I honestly want to try that. Of course, I think you start from like Serie B or League 2 side. I think it'd be easier. You have a lot of time to develop players. Yeah, you have a lot of time to develop the players. I don't know what else. I lost my train of thought. And that opposition would be like closer to your starter overall. Yeah, that's another thought. So you can actually play them. Uh, or FC, I always prefer career mode. Ultimate Team, I don't know. I tried it last year. I did try Ultimate Team. This year, I did still play it, but I think it's a lot worse. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that going from yeah, you go like squad battles, 12 games to 16. That's just too many games right there for me. Because how it works is everything is like curved. Like, okay, so you have more count games. It makes it harder to. Yeah, I think it makes it a lot harder. Given that it reaches a lot of game time. Ooh, close. Yeah, close. Napoli close. Kick again. Yeah, Di Gregorio, right place, but off target. Also, there's a lot less rewards than before. It's like, okay. I mean, it's still using gold cards for FC26. And right now, I think that by the time last last year, I got the Thunderstruck Barella card. Because I rarely do SBCs until I have to actually have to do them. But okay. This year I'm running thin on cards, so okay. And the game isn't going to help with that. I miss. Yeah, let's just another thing, FC26. We need some actual wingers. Wingers. Let's throw wide midfielders, left midfielder, right midfielder. It's not working out for me. It's really not. There's so much space for the left midfielder run. That's why. So much space. So much space. I didn't make a run like, okay, they're very set up by now. Wingers like, okay, I can cut inside quicker. Because everyone playing with, I really cut inside. They're playing attackers. Because for 4-3s, I prefer formation. It gives me options to be narrow. Yield it. Ooh, two. 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 Yield it. Oh, no. It's Napoli. Juve scored. I thought Napoli scored, but Juve. So used to it. I'm just so used to it. That yield it. Oh, yield it. Good job, yield it. Look at it. Hoyland. Yeah, now like yeah, Locatelli win the tackle. Yeah. Yeah. Back McKenny. But look at that. Yeah, Vanya should have been saving that. Vanya should have been saving that. Yeah, a shit goal. Yeah, that was a shit goal to concede. You know, I honestly think this is a shit goal to concede. Yeah, honestly, I think this is a shit goal for Napoli to concede. Yeah, no, McKinney, like, yo, it's tight angle. Very shit goal. It's a very shit goal for Napoli concede. There we go. Yeah, I think of it. Yeah, it's a terrible goal. Look at McKinney, low cross, tight angle. It's a low shot too. Low shot, tight angle. But a draw is beneficial. At Juve. Yo, Napoli. They haven't drawn. Yeah, Napoli tends to win against Juve. Yeah, Napoli tends to win against Juve at home. I've been shocked too. I can't say so. I think Juve beating Napoli would be a surprise. You think anyone noticed that? Looking at record right now. Since the 21st century, also, Juve only beat Napoli. Yeah, Napoli beat Juve at home a lot of times. But the only time when Juve beat Napoli away 4 times. Okay, this Napoli away. Also, Conte have a good home record. If Juve did that, like, okay, it'll be a surprise. Hoyland? Yeah, that would be. I hope a draw. Predicted a draw. Oh, yep. It screams like an Inter game where we buried so many chances but didn't score them. Yeah, it's Napoli in the first half. The difference is that Juve are losing their heads. Wait, what? If Hoyland does score, like okay, okay. It's an easy catch. Draw. I would have just good. The thing about Spalletti is it probably takes time to integrate his tactics. Probably bring stability. Well, a dagger. I think a dagger Napoli is bound to happen. Conte. I feel it'd be something like that. Corner. Get that. Uh, Torino. I had to keep an eye on Torino. Because Baroni, what do you have for us? Or they keep it watch general also, see how they'll play. I haven't seen De Rossi ball under a mid-table side. Because during his time in Roma or Daniele De Rossi, I don't think it's all the vibes. Bring club legend back when early on had a great start, but once he's been found out, they don't have a plan. and yeah, they don't have a plan. And at the moment he signed a contract. Oh, good. Okay. Hmm. Like, wait, Oliveira, as Politano, I think Napoli would have been done for. I probably the most Conte sub. Yeah, I have another thing on top of my head about the streamer awards. I don't think I haven't paid attention to that. Probably more in the football world, but I have nothing much to say. Like, okay, well, the streamer awards. I think that most community awards are made by more a mere popularity contest. Hostage. I think you've already done attacking. Hostage on you've already done. I do not rate hostage at all. Yeah, stream awards like a bit more. Like it, it's for you, they're really done attacking. Stream awards. In their sports category, who wants to help me get the award for sports category? In fact, I think pay attention to the VTuber side. Like, okay, you're gonna be very tough. Given that a lot of the stuff I do is very off of meta in the VTuber world. Sport, you have sporting side where rare for VTubers to get nominated. Actually, it's rare in the VTuber world, and in VTuber world, it's rare in the sports. It's full of I would say the average demographic, the average content and demographic of the VTuber. And there's me. I think it's like somewhere in between. Because if they want to go definition of using using a medium, using an avatar to stream, I think I still qualify. Still qualify, but the whole genre culture doesn't seem to be. Because that's true. You would expect a lot more diverse in the VTuber sphere. A stream with a different avatar be a lot more diverse. But oh well. Come on, go. Here we go. Oh, didn't get that. Yep. Play, 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 and then handball, foul, auto play. Ready, coming on. For a game changer. Konsei sell off. That will be a big match. Hoyland with how many goals by Hoyland? 3 goals, 2 assists. And what's crazy that it's starting week in and week out. 3 goals, 2 assists. But let's keep it on. Yeah, Lukaku. Yeah, Lukaku. I think that to probably be very fluid. Actually, Lukaku up front. Wait, Yildiz is off. And yeah, the Juve just gave up attacking. Juve going to park the bus, aren't they? They're going to park the bus. Harris. You let Hoyland score. Good Lord, you let Hoyland score. They let Hoyland score. Imagine letting Hoyland dunk 2 goals on you. Yeah, imagine letting Hoyland. You let Hoyland. Hoyland. You know, he didn't do well with Gasparini's PEDs. He didn't do well in United either. And there's Hoyland right there. Wait. Well, yeah. Well, one. Yeah, UV player won the header. Oh, UV player won the header. Yeah, a UV player won the header, but yeah. Imagine letting Hoyland dunk 2 goals on you. Yeah. You let. Wait, yeah, I think that UV player, I don't know who, won the header and passed it to Hoyland. Yeah, that I think that's what it is. Great assist by McKennie. McKennie, great assist. Yeah, great pass by him. McKennie. Then again, UV rarely. Yes, Napoli in the league wise. What? Yeah, 23. I don't think shaky. Only home. Because Juve rarely win against Napoli away. The Grova coming on. Yep. There's a record. Like Napoli at home is very spooky. Yeah, you're letting Hoyland. Yeah, you let Rasmus Hoyland dunk on you. You're letting Napoli dunk on you, but especially Rasmus. They entered to survive Napoli at home and survive Napoli away. Spooky record. Like 14, 15, 18, 19, 17, 18. Only time when Juve won. Yep. Juve, they're not done attacking. 4 wins. 4 wins, 4 draws. Yeah, Napoli can defend. Hoyland. Dunked 2 goals on you. You know, if you let Hoyland score in Inter, I would start questioning the defense. Hoyland. Lang. Hoyland! Oh, close. Close. Yeah. Imagine if Hoyland scores a hat trick on you. I'll have a fucking laugh. I'll honestly have a fucking laugh. On. Yo, Napoli, they're the top of the table right now. But you know, it's last time. Yeah, last time 7-0. Yeah, last time when Milan won against Torino, Rebic was starting. Rebic was starting. Teo was starting. Kessier, Diaz, Brahim Diaz. Hakan on the left. Yes, that's the last time. Last time Milan. Yeah, for Spalletti. Yeah, a lot of work to do. I think Cristiano for Spalletti bring stability. Yeah, it's meant to bring stability. So, his thing is Juve. Which edit. I didn't get that. I don't look like a bunch of individuals. Yeah, no Yildiz, no Yildiz, no Vlahovic. Juve can attack. Also, Vlahovic won't be here until March. When do we play Juve? What, February? Yeah, a long way to go. Long way to go, but Gatti will be back by then, I think. Been reading that he'll be back till mid-January. I think, yeah. You know what? I think I'll take our chances at Juve at home. Juve at home. It's not Juve away. It's Juve at home. I'll take those chances. Napoli, I think will draw. Yeah, against Napoli first. We're gonna draw. If it's the thing is we haven't beat a decent team this year. We haven't beat contending, I think, top four or Scudetto type challenging team this year. Uh, 4 minutes extra time. 4 minutes. Yo, my screen blacked out. Come on. Come on. Can't black out. You can't black out now. Can you imagine doing a watch along with Verona and Atalanta yesterday? Where everything's so foggy and stuff? Like how imagine doing commentary on that game where you don't know who's who. You don't know what's going on. Yeah, black screen. You're just like the game's done. Yeah, I think my screen blacked out. What's I don't expect much. 1 point ahead Inter. Yeah, this is like top four. Oh well. Let's try. Screen blacked out. Come on. I know Juve, but still. I think we take a long way to go. It's a long way to go, but I like our chances Juve at home. Yeah, I would say, but is it blacked out screen? Like, how do you do a watch? Yeah, you can't do a watch along for that. Imagine reading Imagine but just read the stuff. Oh, there we go. It's back. But imagine just reading through the matches table. Just read the stats. But yeah, Napoli have a good home record, undefeated. Yep. Napoli beating Juve, nothing new. Setting records. Setting records. Yep. I think yeah, I stream here. For next week, how do I set up the stream? I know there are like like one or two watch alongs, but on Twitch side, yeah, I think finishing Genshin story and FC26 would do. Yep, that's it. That's it for what I'm gonna do for streaming. Maybe a pop. I don't know. Maybe a pop up like random game if I want. I could pop a game. I'm sure most people haven't heard of. But oh well. There's a reason why I don't stream. What? 7 days in a row, 6, 5. It's tiring. It gets tiring. We're on stuff to talk about. But yeah. I haven't made the dates yet. So yeah, I'll probably Genshin sometime Wednesday, I think. Friday's like FC26, so I guess see you guys later. Bye everyone, see you soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I'm pretty what else was there, so oh well. Bye everyone, see you soon. Thank you for watching the game with me. And yeah.